was your holiday? No. Don't talk about holidays. I got instructed. So he doesn't want to talk about anything, so therefore we force him to talk about the topics. So what I had in mind was the fact that something, somewhat big happened on
Your haircut?
no, not me cutting my hair. Something happened yesterday. You got a notification, and somebody congratulated you.
I don't know.
We're gonna, but it's now that you can document it for people. Go on, sir.
Just an accident. Just an accident. We still are not sure about
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's happening. Okay, so what happened was,
That happened in the backside.
yeah, this is the product. So he's done 3D printing. Raj has done 3D printing for.
We have done.
Yeah, but I've not done many things.
Yeah, sure.
So you made the product, and then it posted on Creality for a Christmas thing. He's competed in other competitions as well, right? And then this one, you got the first spot. Accidentally first place.
Yeah.
So now as a result of that, unless they've made some AI error, IT error.
Everybody selecting us. But the thing is, we have the proof in every podcast. So that's like almost every podcast has the thing.
They can't say it's not you, and then you've taken pictures. Like, imagine if they launch all the winners, and then everyone says like, yeah, because we scroll through the comments and people said, yeah, it deserves to win.
Yeah.
Because it was 150 people, so not a lot of people competing, and there wasn't.
But actually, all the big shots have competed though. Because
but their stuff wasn't super strong.
Yeah. Because I've seen their previous decisions, and then I saw this right. Like they have actually submitted, which I did not realize. Yeah, shocking. Yeah, but at least.
They do have really nice stuff, but for this time they didn't as much.
Yeah, ours was less ugly.
Yeah. And ours was
the most least ugly one.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine though. It was fine. It was a good experience.
But anyway, you won the thing.
Yeah.
And as a result of that, what did you get? What was the full name for the first prize?
We got another printer, 3D printer.
Yeah, multicolor
the baddest one. Yeah, currently.
And why is that important, right?
Why do you think? Now we can do some other multicolor shit. That means we can launch. We are planning to do a business stuff sooner.
Yeah, at least try somewhat.
Yeah.
You've done more CAD stuff, but we just bought some Blender stuff. Blender courses.
So organic shapes, sculpting related stuff. So we are teaching ourselves sculpting, and then
people might say it might be too much stuff, but it's going so far, right? You don't feel like you're dying yet, right?
It's very hard. One of the hardest courses, Blender. So.
Yeah, but paired with all your hobbies combined, you don't feel like now you're drowning.
As long as we clear this semester, we are good.
Yeah, that's the only thing though. We just need to pass this semester.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's left. Because exams are coming up, and then we have the Blender course, which for me, my biggest obstacle is my PC for the most part.
Yeah, and then also one thing about the course is we are happy that we have a goal. According to today's newsletter, right, that I sent you or yesterday's one, you were saying that most designers fail because fail to learn Blender or any skill because they don't have a clear goal of why they are learning. In our case, we have a solid goal, but we have kind of a rough deadline of when we have to launch something on product wise.
Yeah,
which we will talk about it as a separate video.
Yeah, just so we don't get too attached.
It's too early.
Yeah, it's too early to say any details.
We don't even know what we are gonna do.
Or how. So, but it is. We have at least a deadline somewhat.
And also clear goal of why we are doing what we are doing. It's more important than anything, right? Like, why are you doing, right?
yeah, so we can figure it out. So that's what's been happening here. So you got a new printer, and that allows us to experiment with prototyping and stuff, I guess. So I thought that was more exciting. So that's more about what's happened here. And then, I mean, what else did happen in the news, right? Other than multiple terrorist attacks, that's how the year started.
Yeah. I mean, like we can talk about the business thing as a one video, I guess, and this one, like, which is this one, I think. Like, I mean, we can talk more about the sculpting thing in this one, I would say.
Yeah, okay, let's continue with the sculpting thing.
Yeah, so that we can split it in segments, I guess.
Yeah, it's easier that way. Okay, so this sculpting thing, yeah, it's a massive course. We bought 2 of them. It was like 200 something bucks.
A couple of them, right? Not 2. It's a bundle already. The one is a bundle anyway. So.
We didn't get the starter course though because we didn't know it
like
existed.
A dumb fucker. Like a dumb fuck. And then they did not include that in a bundle. Why would you give me the free Blender course and not the paid one in the bundle, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Why?
But also, why... Did you see the... Was it obvious to you that you needed that one before you started?
No.
Exactly. So...
No, actually, if you see the email which they have sent you, which I have sent you, can you open it? In the bottom, he was saying like, the only thing is, it's very similar to the free course. The only thing is they have explained it more deeply. The latest one, right? Yeah, the bottom.
Bottom?
Yeah, that below the blue one. Read the thing. Zoom in and read. Like.
Okay. What are the advantages compared to free Blender's beginner courses? So this is the other course. So we went to, what was it, CQ Boost?
CG Boost.
Yeah.
Computer graphics, right?
Oh, okay. What are the advantages compared to the free Blender beginners course? Because that's what we got, the free Blender beginners course, together with the other bundle, right?
Sculpting bundle, basically.
Yeah, sculpting and rendering bundle.
Environment rendering, yeah.
They have... The fundamentals are covered way more in depth, with plus 22 hours of, or 22 hours plus, so more than 22, probably 23.
Yeah.
Hours of tutorials covering a wide range of 3D skills like modeling, material texturing, lighting, animation, rendering, and much more. Other than that, it will guide you through a big practical 3D project, because you at each course you do make a project, like you do make something along the way, which I think is really nice, because then you produce something and then you can just post it.
Yeah.
It's yours.
And also there are challenges and stuff. They have the circle thing, so yeah.
Yeah, and they do have community challenges as well. Anywho, so you can follow along during the whole course, and the best thing, our team is there to help you answer any questions in the discussion section underneath each video. So that's something there.
And their support forum is good enough, because if you write an email, they are replying quick enough. But more than that, that circle thing, which is their kind of Discord.
What do you mean?
If you can ask anything, they'll reply in the circle.
Oh, okay.
Discord, their version of Discord. Yeah. So that's very cool though. Very, very good community, very active one. They have their own challenges and stuff. So very much looking forward to that. We already started it a bit, and then shocked and heartbroken by the
amount
difficulty of the course, right? At this point, like we just started both the Blender modeling thing, and then the background rendering thing. I had no idea that we'll be learning some new editor other than the 3D viewport. So I was learning that couple of hours, put like 3 to 4 hours spending just on learning about the shading editor in YouTube, so that I can understand this, because it's already an intermediate level course. So
yeah, we started with that accidentally.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional, right? But that is what it is. The beginners or extra course is $60, so we don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, we are just so confused about it. Like, what we decided is, I started the course a bit. He's starting now. I told him, like, let's go 10-15% deep into the course and then decide what to do. The thing is, My ambitious mind says if we can use a YouTube video and just random YouTube tutorials and then we back it up,
Yeah.
we can use that money to buy some other advanced level course or intermediate level course like the grease pens if you want, or you can buy the cubicles or something, like
Yeah,
we can buy
whichever
something
one
else,
you
yeah.
want. Yeah.
Rather than putting it on a fucking basic course again after buying a lot, after spending like almost $200+ in these courses, right?
Yeah, so hopefully, I mean, it's, considering we already, it just said it goes more thoroughly through it. So what I think, based on the little trailer for it as well, they also go through like basics of animation, how to make something seem like it's moving and has weight to it, which is something you can do through YouTube.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll regret that, but we'll see. And then, I mean, the final product there looked okay. It was a simple, like a simple render of, or animation of a car moving.
Yeah.
That was the basic course. But the beginner's course has apples and rendering, texturing, rendering and modeling, but no animation now.
Yeah. But the Launchpad course has like literally like a graphical thing, like the car flying in that thing. Go to the email, the last email.
What do you mean?
The email.
Yeah, I get that, but there's nothing there.
The one I sent, scroll, that car only. That one basically will move in like a...
I mean, they can't see it. We should
Yeah. I can put pictures or something later, yeah.
It's just a flying car, and it looks okay.
Yeah, it's a good enough Launchpad thing, right? Like, yeah.
See student work. Oh my god.
I mean, we are very excited about that though. It's because it is like very powerful tool and it's completely free and you can do anything with that, right?
So why are we getting Blender? Why are we learning? It's a massive thing. We don't have much experience with 3D animations or modeling.
Sculpting, organic shapes, yeah.
Yeah, but no modeling, basically.
Yeah, I mean, modeling is like, currently we have some knowledge in Fusion, right? Like, at least in my case, at least, yeah.
You have some knowledge in Fusion, and I have some knowledge in basic animation.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, right? Like, we both have like some fundamental stuff and interests, so I think like we are really interested to do this, right?
Yeah, either way we win. But what's the reason, right?
To start the business?
Yeah.
I mean, also just the interest. It's
so
an
interesting thing. Yeah,
and cool.
It can kind of help with editing. People might not realize that, but Blender is useful for just adding effects, like so wetness on stuff. You can make ads for people. That's something that you can do.
I saw so many videos in YouTube of doing commercials, product pitching stuff, product commercials. So good though. So good, man.
And then also it can help with animation, help with perspective animation. It can also streamline some processes.
And then basically when you compete at any level, it can be anything. It'll just change the game of submission. The images it can be, or like it can be anything, like making a video for it, making a GIF for it, making anything.
And then rendering. So the reason we went with the rendering as well is because it makes the product look a lot better. So that's the main, because we looked at people at Kickstarter and also at the Creality Cloud, and we noticed the people that make a mediocre product, but then have a good render. Yeah. It becomes a good product because it has a good packaging.
It's all because of packaging, optics, like how you sell, that's all. It's just the thing, Basically, if you talk about it, Apple, right? Apple MacBooks and Apple mobile phones or whatever that is, they are comparatively lower in power compared to Android. Android and Windows can crush it in terms of raw horsepower. But the way the design is, the packaging,
it looks nice.
Yeah.
We prioritize that more than you think, I think.
Yeah. So most people, right? It's $1 trillion company, right? Like just by selling these things, like,
Yeah, we looked at, I think...
the AirPods, it's bigger than Spotify, like all the
massive... the single
Netflix,
single product of AirPods is, I think, twice as big as the entirety of Netflix.
Yeah, something like crazy numbers, so yeah.
So it just shows that packaging is really important.
Yeah.
People care a
More
lot.
than functionality. That's the weird part.
Because they're not the greatest.
Because I have the Sony once is a competitor for Apple's thing. It's so good. It will crush Apple's AirPods.
Yeah.
But people will still buy that one. Nobody even knows this one is there.
Yeah, they don't know it exists, and everybody knows what an iPod is or something.
Yeah.
So it just shows that it matters. So it's enough to take a course about it, so that you have enough knowledge, so that when you do make something, you can make it look nicer, and then make it seem more legitimate.
And also for the business itself, it's like more than just serving, just being an editing tool. It's going to be serve a bigger purpose to create products that we are planning in the future. It's so interesting, man. But the thing is, it's going to be so hard and painful journey ahead because we don't know shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's like 40 hours of just tutorials, never mind making your own thing.
Yeah.
So it will be a lot on top of everything else we already
But at least
do.
like we are two people, so we can just talk to each other and fucking.
Yeah, and we
figure it
also
out.
post stuff online for accountability.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You can say how long, or you can see how long ago you made a promise. You can see like, oh dang, on the 4th of January I said I was gonna do some Blender shit, and then I didn't. So then you do something, right? You don't want to be the asshole that just sits there and does nothing when you promise to. So that's why. So the reason is because we want to make something eventually, not too long from now. And then
probably in 6 to 8 months, right?
Yeah. And then even if that doesn't get reached, it's still beneficial.
Because that's just a first step, right? Like then we can take more steps, right? Fix our mistakes, and I'm very positive though, because I'm thinking like if we just deliver what we think we want to deliver, we just deliver, because we already did the competitor analysis and other competitors in the space. If we think what we can deliver or what we are pursuing now, if we just deliver that, it's already having a unique value advantage compared to the others. And then on top of it being priced competitively, trying different stuff, it's like we just have to get the art well, man.
Yeah, because we looked at Kickstarter, we looked at so many different products.
Yeah.
And then we just saw that its simple 3D renders can sell for like 5,000 total.
On an average, yeah.
Yeah.
Euros, yeah. So but also like another thing I wanted to say was like we both read a book recently with respect to being how creative or how you can be a more efficient artist. So that was like really helpful.
Rick Rubin.
Yeah, what do you think about that, sir?
Rick Rubin, Act of Creation, and then some.
Yeah.
So I thought it was quite nice because it went through the entire process. It can be a little bit too spiritual sometimes, but he says at the beginning of the book, if you don't care for it, don't bring it. If you like some of it, you can
use it. Yeah, take whatever could be used, throw away whatever you don't want to be used.
What you don't want to use. So.
And this video is, by the way, shot on January 1st week, by the way. This video will probably will be posted like in 10 more days, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got a lineup of trucking videos instead.
Yeah, gaming.
But you could just launch this one too, so you got 2 videos.
Yeah, but are we not burning one video extra? Don't you think so?
I think we'll consistently make at least.
I mean, we are forgetting that there is something called exams, and then we are just we are totally not thinking about the next 2 weeks of hell, 3-4 weeks of hell, basically. I mean, today's 4, right? Literally next February 4, 1 month of hell.
Yeah, one consistent month of hell, but
it'll be fine. I mean,
this is when we have to repeat the year.
Yeah.
Just because of what we said. It's fine. It'll be fine.
I mean,
And then
we have done worse stuff before. I mean, like we have done a lot more worse things in previous semesters. At least you have seen me do and survive somehow.
Yeah.
So we will be fine, kind of.
At least you'll be.
I don't know about that. But we'll see.
And I'll be held back.
Yeah. So we can wrap up, I guess. Yeah.
Is there anything? Wait. What else? Yeah, we didn't flesh out the Rick Rubin thing at all. You just mentioned the title.
Do you think like that deserves another video? Or maybe not. I mean, we can say in this one if you want to.
Just briefly. I mean, so the Rick Rubin thing is about Rick Rubin, Act of Creation.
The creative act, the act of creation or something.
Yeah.
Creative creation.
It's a
means-
weird name on the book.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Uh,
so the book is about like the creative process basically,
mm-hmm.
where he just talks about what to let go of and what to prioritize. Yeah.
Yeah. How to be a successful artist, or how to be an artist, a good one. So automatically money, all the byproducts will take care of itself, success and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me find the name so we actually
Just
get
Google
it
it now.
right. The creative act, a way of being. Is
Oh, the way of being. I thought like way of creative being or something.
So Rick Rubin, yeah, he's a legend anyway. So look him up. He's nice otherwise. But the book was. Why was it nice to you? Why do you think it was a good book to listen to before starting this stuff?
I mean, because it is very motivating. Because the thing is, the journey that we are gonna go through is gonna suck. So he used to tell, right, some artists just discard, throw away most of their scrap the entire project because of one flaw, or some artists are having the procrastination and lack of discipline and stuff, even though they have talent, which is a lot of people who are very talented, but
Very
they
good.
just don't want to fucking do it.
Do anything.
It started literally from Leonardo da Vinci and is still continuing. So that's one thing very common among creative or talented people. So how do you finish things without killing yourself, and also letting things go and move to the next one, like kind of in a more smooth way, smooth sailing? How do you survive a creative process in a way?
Yeah, how to get through the whole thing and not kill yourself over one project.
Yeah,
That
not
was also-
emotionally attach yourself too much.
Yeah, too much, but still
Give
doing
your
enough,
everything that
Yeah.
you feel happy and satisfied about it.
and then post it. Given your current expertise, that's also important.
Yeah.
Because he also mentioned that, maybe if you have less expertise, maybe that's how the project was supposed to be looked. Because it's a representation of you right now,
Yeah.
but not you in 2 months or 2 years or 2 weeks even. So it just made it easier.
Yeah.
Less excuses to not do this. I guess it is. It's definitely a thing to reread though, so you know exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm literally planning to get like a physical book maybe at some point, so that we can just keep it.
Yeah. And reread it, have
Yeah.
some notes. That's why.
Awesome.
So that's all we have on the creative process there, and why 3D printing, why we started with that.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's all I
So
have.
see you guys in another video.
And then any hook to the next video. You've done a lot of trucking videos, you can check those out.
At this point, it's being a fucking all over the place channel. It has everything. It has a lot of things other than AI and veterinary medicine, which is the channel's name. So yeah.
That's your conducting.
Maybe I can put AI vet life, so that it's like more like my life being shared rather than talking about AI or veterinary medicine.
I think most people don't care.
Yeah.
You-
I mean, at least I
You've
want it to
already
be.
talked about AI and then vet medicine somewhat.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about the career and stuff.
Yeah, if they want to, because, the reason we talked about AI vet stuff, or the stuff that we've talked about for veterinary medicine, has been the problem with it for the most part.
Yeah,
It's
and also we talk about AI jobs being gone, so many things. So
it's the
of course
glaring problem with each of them, right?
And we are never gonna stop talking about it anyways.
Whining is the best pastime.
Yeah.
So that's what we do actually. And then, I think
That's all. We can wrap up. Yeah.
that's all we have actually. Watch trekking videos. That's why he's spoon feeding you for now.
If you want.
Okay, that's all. See ya.
See ya.